Hey everyone. So I just got done exercising and like I've said in previous videos, I am currently in a Delta, Gene Keys Delta. It's a contemplation group. And this week I just moved into what? Position one. How could I forget? That's the top spot. And it's all about physicality. And I guess the theme of it, Richard talks about having purity of purpose. And while I was exercising and cooling down because it's 100 and freaking 3 or 4 degrees out there, um, uh, I was contemplating this purity of purpose. And that phrase, I understand exactly what he's saying, having purity of purpose, um, having your motivations right, not having, I guess, ego motivations in your purpose. I don't know. But then all of this, I had a memory of years ago when I was like, oh, what is my purpose? Everybody goes through that and they're like struggling to find this thing that they're supposed to do. What is my purpose? What is my purpose? And I heard very, very clearly, it's all purpose. And that phrase came back in and reminded me. And, the phrase that Richard says, purity of purpose, it's almost as if it sounds like we have to find that purpose can be unpure and unclear. And that's not how I feel about purpose. It's all purpose. I'm just looking at my notes, what I wrote down very quickly. Nothing is done by accident. It's all purposeful and has purpose. But the purity part comes from the awareness of the action or the doing or the beingness, whatever's happening. It's the purity of your awareness. And purity of awareness comes from the ability to just be simply aware of what is happening, what you're doing, without commenting, mental engagement or mental identification, right? Creating those stories. And then I was sitting there writing these notes, and all of a sudden I heard my own voice, but outside of myself, saying the same thing, but in a different way with a little twist. And I heard, purpose is the backdrop of the universe. Do you think the universe accidentally arrived and ended up to where we are now? No, in kind of this kind of a loud booming, don't be silly. No, it has a purpose. And therefore, purpose is built into everything that has ever been, occurred, will be, and will occur. That is the bottom line. And no matter how you spin it, the world will continue with its purpose, whether you have purity of awareness or not. Dilution of awareness does not dilute the purity of the purposeful act or the purpose behind the act. Does this make sense? And I said, yes, and we are complete. So purpose in and of itself, everything that happens, everything that is, that exists, that happened before, will exist, is all purely purposeful. There's a reason for it happening. There is no, and we all know that. But to say that we're trying to find our purpose or to find the purity of purpose, think about that. Everything is purpose, and everything that you do has purpose, or everything that has happened to you has purpose, whether you are conscious or unconscious. It's all pure purpose. Okay, that's so far like half a day in position one of the Delta. Oh yeah, the gene key is the 12th gene key, vanity, I can't remember. I think discrimination or discernment, and purity. Okay, all for now. Bye.